Hello, YouTube, and welcome to the mountain. We're gonna be working on Mesozoic Mountain today, as has been the case for so long. Oh my god, it's been a minute, isn't it? Anyway, we're gonna be a little bit all over the place. We're gonna continue working on the... Oh, it's paused. There you go. We're gonna be working on the entrance section. We need that balloon, that one right there, to still go through the park, make the tour for it. I'm just gonna make this a more natural looking, like, stepped plateau. It's not gonna have any dinosaurs there, and just some little odd things around the mountain. But thank you so much for joining me on this Sunday. I first and foremost want to thank the Balloon Name crew. I see Fletcher, I saw sarcastically earlier. I bet Guillermo is lurking. Colt is here. That might be the crew of the day. I want to ask everyone to help the moderators make chat a better place in the world, which means sticking to our simple chat rules. No spamming, no all caps, take it easy on the emojis, stick to English, please, for the benefit of me, so I can talk to you guys, for the benefit of the moderators, so they can moderate the chat, and just listen to what the moderators command you to do. I also want to welcome the Green Name Army. I see the Mipe is here. Mallory Martin has joined in. D-Rex says hello. Riker Dino Nerd. Dudis L3. Eve O'Raptor. Matthew K. Hello. Ryan of Evolution. Massey Empire. Rob Earth is here. Jay has joined in. Legacy Christie, thank you so much. I fixed them. I say that, I just jinxed it, didn't I? Hold on. I did fix it. It involved literally reinstalling some things, but I fixed it. Yay! Alright, folks. Hey, neurotic place. Hello, every crocky. I like that. Alright. Bam. Oh, I keep forgetting that happens in this park. The camera gets stuck. Let me switch to the superior camera. Also, let me check out actually the frame rate. It's, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's very small, but it is in the top corner. I'm seeing 50, 49, 47, 44. Ooh. It's not too bad, considering how many rocks are, all over the place. I'm a little greedy when it comes to rocks. Hey, the 1TK mem for 6 months. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for joining. And the Xeno Rapper, who is ready for Triassic Tuesday. Oh, I didn't even think about it like that. Yeah, kinda. I mean, 3 out of 2, but still, that's, percentage-wise, we have more Triassic species than crocs in the croc pack, so... I've been seeing, so on Twitter, there's like a little trend where people like make joke future packs, and they're like, look at this Permian pack, and it's 2 Permian species, and then it's 1 Cenozoic and 1 Jurassic species. It's pretty funny. Like a tongue-in-cheek kind of way. Hold on, let me drink. It's very warm, so... hydration is important. Oh, don't kill yourself, love. Alright, let me scroll back to the bottom here. Chat is a little laggy for me. I hope the stream is okay. Chat's a little weird. It's been a while, but usually that indicates that YouTube is about to crash for me. We'll keep an eye on it. Okay, so, what I want to be mindful of, if the balloon, like if the tour track goes off this steep cliff, we can do that, but the balloon will drop down. So I think I want to just follow the terrain, and then... Ooh, it's a little iffy taking it along here, because then it'll get really close to the gondola, but that might be the better option. No, actually I think these, I will accept these steps. We'll see it's, drop down a bit from time to time, but I'm hoping it won't be too bad. Alright. Let's get started, folks. How's everyone's Sunday going? Mine hasn't been great. I'll get into it. You guys first. Oh, hold on, I shouldn't get too close to the mountain, obviously. It's been good, Rakadino nerds. Skeleton, eh. Oh no, actually, it's going terrible. I hope it's gonna go better. Hey, Mallory, thank you so much. My internet is lagging. I'll watch the VOD. Ah, I'm so sorry.
Yahoo!
Can my moderators confirm, just as like a sample size, is my stream okay? Because again, my chat is a little laggy. When I try to scroll, there's like a pretty big delay on it. YouTube isn't yelling at me, so even if it is lagging, I wouldn't know how to fix it because it's not giving me any feedback. Okay, it seems okay. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mallory. Mallory's probably left 3 minutes ago. I'm so sorry. Alright, let's go. From my screen is good. We'll keep an eye on it. Oh, actually, hold on. Hold on, 1 second. Let's go back. Let's follow this down. I can maybe finagle the terrain in here a little bit to make that a smoother ride for our balloon tour visitors. Hey, maybe do a little sneaky snake through here. Jay says, my Sunday's been quite relaxed. Watch Godzilla Tokyo SOS with a friend and then spend a few hours deep diving into Warrior Cat's lore. I love the specificity of it. Hey, Massey Empire, thanks so much. It is nice just being able to hit one button without having to exit the game to play the clips. Thanks so much, Massey. The one thing I can't wait for the DLC is to set up a river crossing for Paris like African wildebeest. Feed the crocs. Oh my god. It's gonna get brutal, I guess. Let's take it through here. And I think I do want to have it like go in front of the mountain, so from the balloon you're gonna see just the mountain in front of you. That's kind of cool. And there, so we take it over here, and then we follow this path up. And this is where we're gonna see the balloon do some weird stuff, I'm guessing. But we'll just have to accept that. Or maybe I'm trying to do it in as many steps as possible, you know, so we don't see that big difference. Oh, I just heard a truck hit something. There, go up there, but this one is just gonna be steep. Oh, or no, we can't go over the gondola. That makes no sense. So yeah, we'll just have to accept that it gets a little steep there. All right, there you go.
Gentlemen, take to the skies.
Yes, take to the. Do it. Let's have a look. In terms of my Sunday, I fell off my bike. What a Dutch thing to do, isn't it? I fell off my bike on my butt, but I broke my fall with my hand. The problem is, my hand had already been injured. I've been dealing with that for the past couple of weeks. My hand's a little messed up. Yes, I need to go to the doctors. So I, you know, instinctually I broke my fall with my hand and I made it worse. So I've been editing today. You guys know. There's a video coming on Tuesday. You guys know what's coming on Tuesday. You know what I've been editing. And literally how I've been editing is I've made like mini ice packs with little sauce packets from Chinese food. I get like sauce packets. I don't use the sauce, but I still had the packets. So I put those in the freezer and I literally, you know, I just rotate them and I strap them to my thumb with, what is it? Like medical tape? To like ice the thumb while I'm still working. Oh, this is not going well. Oh god, this is not going well. Hold on, let's see if we can fix this. Alright, so that's how my Sunday has been. So the thumb is a little messed up. Thankfully, if I keep it in a neutral position, it's okay. But I can't bend it. Like, I can, but I have to use my other hand, and then, like, at, like, 10% bending it, it starts to hurt. So that's not great. But we're making it work, I guess. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to make this a bit of a ramp, and we'll go back in and try to hide it. Nothing happens. Okay. Nothing happened. Let's build in some plateaus first then. It's a little difficult to see. Alright, let's switch that up. Oh, I've been missing stuff. I'm so sorry. I missed a monthly member message in my yapping. Oh yeah, the scrolling is taking a while. Hold on, no, that's Mallory Martin. I saw that one. Massey Empire, I saw that one. Am I skipping over something as I scroll? Hold on, I'm slowing it down. Oh, sorry, I'm just meticulously going through chat. Did you see the monthly from Dudas from way earlier? Okay, hold on, I'm gonna have to go into the different chat then. If it was way earlier. Ah, there you go. I found you. Thank you, sarcastically. And thank you, Dudas. I'm so sorry. Hi, Evo. I'm excited for the DLC, but I myself do not like crocs in a dino game. The other species I'm happy about will definitely buy it on Tuesday. You're not alone. I will say, without any judgment, it is the minority opinion. But it's a valid opinion. Like, heck yeah. Alright, I'm switching back to live chat. And in the meantime, there have been super chats. Thank you so much. What a mess. I'm always a mess. Breaking news. Dutch woman attacks her hand while discovering gravity. Oh. It's too soon, man. It's too soon. Hey, Jay, thanks so much. Kicks indoor, coin time. I thought we agreed this was an annual thing. I think I'll try and make a Norwegian themed park using the DLC stuff. The climate will be absolutely against me in terms of accuracy, but that ain't gonna stop my creativity. Heck yeah, nothing can stop your creativity. Well, maybe some things can. Alright, I gotta build out this what are we gonna call it? An arm of the mountain. So my balloon tour doesn't sink into the rock. Oh, you also fell today, Gunnar? Oh my god, I hope you got off well. I hope you got off better than me. Definitely not worse than me, I hope. Also, my my tailbone hurts. my hand and my tailbone took the brunt of it. Oh man, what a mess. Goober says Team Crocs. I am very excited about the Dinosuchus for sure. I'm definitely Team Croc, but I don't think that's a secret, is it? It is known. Ah, there it is. Nah, and now about this high? It's a little too high. Nah. And then we should be able to make the ramp tool work, allegedly. Will I be doing a tour when the park is done? Heck yeah, that is the goal I've been working towards for 9 months. I finally have a park I can tour. Hallelujah. I know that, like, the option was available to me to download one of the many cool parks from the workshop and tour that, but I couldn't do that, man. I couldn't have my first park tour on the channel be not even one of my own parks. Nah, not sacrilege. Also, it would like get into the potentially problematic thing of not being able to give proper credit for everything that's in there. All right, so this bad boy. Let's actually, oh boy. Okay. Well, we can make it pretty later. Just gotta save my balloon people. Alright, and I definitely need a little plateau here as well. This is one of those things that's taking longer than I anticipated. The title purposefully has question marks in it. I doubt that I'll actually be able to like 100% finish the park today. Eep. But we will make a valiant effort. I'm the same. I really want to do park tours and build parks, but I want to create my own things to do it. I mean, that is kind of the point of the game, isn't it? Like, I know that the workshop is a huge and amazing resource, but the game is still about building our own stuff. I think there's no way to avoid that the balloon is going to get a little mental. But we'll give it all the help it can get. As long as it doesn't like just sink into the rock, I guess it's okay. Hey Jay, thanks so much. It's my coins. I do with them as I want. Yeah. But we have a DLC coming up, mate. You gotta save them coins. You gotta prioritize, mate. I appreciate it, obviously, but I never want anyone to feel like they have to. He says while continuing to throw said coins at the crazy rock lady. Really, don't keep it up. I appreciate it, Jay. All right. Well, it's gonna take a while until we can see if this has actually made any sort of a difference, but, you know, we'll see. Let's actually, hold on. There it is. Is it on the ramp? It's not even on the ramp right now, so how about we fix that? Eep. I feel like this is missing a turn all on, turn all off kind of situation, but okay. Getting a little nitpicky with it now. Oh my god. Oh, she got the croc and now she's already whinging about the next thing she wants. Yes, that is indeed how I work. That is how I roll. Alright, well, I gotta cover this in rock now. Oh, such hardship, am I right? I eat Evo's bike. No, don't eat my bike. It wasn't my bike's fault. It was, well, obviously it was my fault. But what happened was, I guess there was either a little bit of a divot in the street, or my bike was on just a tiny mound. You know, roads aren't exactly perfectly straight, or flat. So when I hopped off my bike, the ground was just like an inch or two lower than my feet expected it to be, and my whole balance was just thrown up, and I went wee, but like in slow motion. You know how sometimes that works. It wasn't even like a violent crash. It was more like, oh, maybe I can still fix it. Maybe I can still fix it. No. It very much wasn't dramatic. It's always more embarrassing than anything else, honestly. I was not technically riding my bike. No, I had at that point come to a full stop. And then I met... Oh. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. You're doing amazing, sweetie. Or what's the meme? Okay, she's doing it. It wasn't a fall, you just got off the bike with style. I got off the bike, fell, knocked over 2 other bikes, and embarrassed myself in front of a lovely older man. He was very sweet about it. He was probably like, you know what, rather you than me, I would have broken my hip, so... Alright. Well, this descent works at least. I think it's good for a while. Hey, Savage Dinosaur, I didn't miss it. Anyway, I know you love rocks, Evo. Turns out I do as well. I mean, who doesn't? I find them the easiest of modular building items to use to agreed. Oh, heck yeah. Wait, hug? I probably like them as much as I do because there is so much margin for error, you know? If something looks imperfect, that's okay. Rock formations are allowed to look imperfect. That's totally fine. I don't want to spend like a truly insane amount of time working on this, but... Yeah, you made it to one of the streams, Lolo T-Rex. Welcome. Part of the ship, part of the crew, part of the ship, part of the crew. Alright, pretty decent. I think this needs to be a little bit lower. Yeah. And then we might be good. Let me get rid of my pebbles. Oh. Okay, hold on. Let's do this differently. Oh. Or not? There you go. Oh, I know. We just do that, and then we start unselecting things. Sometimes my genius, it frightens me. Okay, don't be alarmed. This is supposed to happen. It is a wildlife reserve. Confirm. Delete. There you go. Hey, Massey Empire! Thanks so much, mate. It just hit me realizing... releasing crocs from the hatchery is going to be funny. Most... pens... most pens have my river in the middle. It's going to be a slow waddle to the water. You know, you can enjoy it as long as it lasts. And it will be long, indeed. Alright, I think he's doing okay. I think he's doing it. And the weirdness that will inevitably happen as it climbs up here, there's nothing I can do about that, because if I start messing with this, it'll be like a cascading effect that'll just get me into trouble. Okay, well, since I'm working on nature stuff, let's work on this plateau. So what I was thinking was just make it smaller plateaus. So it's not like, you know, the mountain mostly consists of like these, you know, flat plateaus, tall steep cliff, flat plateaus. That's just how it had to be done to maximize the space for the dinosaurs. But I want to break this one up into smaller bits. Here, so, you know, that's one, and maybe we'll smooth parts out even. Do I want to add hybrids? I'm not gonna add hybrids to this park. This is a wildlife reserve. So I don't think the hybrids belong here. Oh, that already has rocks. Let's save myself the trouble there. Let's be a little lazy. I like being a little lazy. So we'll do that. Oh god, you guys are being so generous. That's really kind. Thank you. Jay, Crocs and Spinosaurus. That's going to be the main stars of Norway Park once I get to it. Enjoy these coins be the last one for now, I promise. Yeah, you have to say... For the DLC, mate. The DLC! Thank you so much. And also thank you to Xenoraptor. The guests watching me release 20 gators at them on Tuesday. So many people are gonna die. I mean, that's always the case when, like, new stuff releases for the game. We all go on our own little private murder sprees. That's part of the fun, isn't it? I think so, at least. I think so. Rip holes, definitely. I'm not saying anything. There, see, make this big crumbly. Oh my god, can you imagine parking your car under like this absolute mess of boulders? I'm not sure I would do that, to be honest, but you know. I'm not here to judge anybody. I don't even have a driver's license. That's why I ride a bike and fall off my bike. Yeah, we'll smooth this one out. And I think I'll make this one a little higher. Average parking at state parks in Oregon. Eva, have you ever thought of making an ecosystem in Jurassic Evolution 3? I mean, this is kind of our ecosystem, but I also think that this park kind of proves that it doesn't really work. I mean, maybe someone has done the math, cracked the code, but this park, you know, if we turn on breeding, the breeding is too fast, we get too many babies. If we turn off... even with hunting turned on, if we then turn off breeding but turn on hunting, the populations fall too fast. So it's constantly like switching in between the two of them. I think for a while now we've had breeding. No, I think breeding is turned back on again. Yeah, we turned it back on. So things are getting crowded. Yeah, maybe someone has figured out how to fiddle with the settings in such a way that it does work, but I sure haven't. Too many babies sounds like a contradiction. Yeah, kinda. It can become a problem. Okay. Trees. Yeah, I'll do trees first, see how that turns out, and then I'll figure out where to, like, cover it with rocks again. I have a driver's license, but I hate driving and almost never use it. I mean, if you can, like, cycling is better for you, it's better for the environment, so, you know. It's not bad. Okay, but Toro on Mesozoic Mountain, Carhartt, I have wonderful news for you. Hold on. There you go! We have Torosaurus. Look, we have a baby! Hi, baby! Hello. Alright, focus, Evo, focus. You have a park to finish. It's safer for all I don't drive. For me as well, honestly. And it's not because I think I'd be necessarily a bad driver. I'm pretty good at, like, anticipating traffic scenarios. Contrary to what my story from today might imply, I'm pretty good on my bike taking part in traffic. But I think if you put me behind the wheel of a car, I would just become very nervous, and that would, like, override everything else. And you know what happens when you get, like, nervous and you start overthinking stuff? That's when you start making the errors. That's not gonna work, is it? Life is about balance, so is bike riding. I need that on a shirt. Oh man, I am catching strays case, I tell you guys a vulnerable story of how I injure myself. I'm sitting here all day with a mini ice pack taped to my thumb, y'all. And what do I get? What do I get? Sneaky buggers. Alright, I think if we properly rockify that, that'll be okay. Allegedly. No, Evo, we feel bad. Yeah, right. Jay says, if I manage to slip just by walking up to the water tower, I'm positive that I wouldn't survive the responsibility of having a car. Oh, man. Hey, Tyrannosaurus, as I said, better to catch yourself with your hands than your face. I don't know, man. I don't need my face for work. I need my hands, though. And I sit on my butt all day, so honestly, maybe taking some pavement to the face. But this is just how the dice fell and how I fell. Oh god. I really do have to, at this point, this has convinced me that I really do have to make that doctor's appointment that I've been putting off, because it's not normal. Also, it's very swollen, the thumb. And it's not normal that I can't bend it. So, I'm just gonna wait until Tuesday, crank out what needs to be cranked out, and then I gotta make time for the doctors. You know what, Tyrannosaurus? Valid point. Glasses are expensive, and I'm not insured for my glasses. You make a good point. Then again, as a self-employed person, if I couldn't work, thankfully I can. I mean, obviously, we're here. But as a self-employed person, I'd also be in pretty big trouble. Like, okay, so this is actually my fear, and this is why I have been putting it off for longer than I should have. Because again, I'd already hurt my hand many weeks ago, but I've been managing it, so I've kept putting it off. And the reason for that is, what if I go to the doctor and he says, oh yeah, you tore this tendon, or it's inflamed, or actually same thing as what happened with my goddamn ankle. I don't know if you guys know, I actually broke my ankle a couple of years ago, didn't realize, figured I should just suck it up. Like, yeah, it hurts like the B word, but just suck it up. Don't be such a loser. It'll be fine. Just wait for it to heal. And now it's messed up. I messed up my ankle. That's a side tangent. What I was gonna say about my thumb specifically, what if I go to the doctor and he says, yeah, you messed it up, and we're gonna fix it, and the fix is either, you know, surgery or like putting it in a cast for 6 weeks. That's a bit of a problem, isn't it? So I'm a little nervous about that, and I think I've let that work against my better judgment, not gonna lie. I'm a terrible role model, I realize that, so that is why it is very important that every single one of you knows I am not a role model. Hey, Danix, thank you so much for the super chat. Would it make you feel better if I told you I once fell over while I sat on a chair, 1 second sitting, the next on the floor? A little bit. As long as you're okay. Oh god, come on, don't be weird. The Mipe says, yep, that's definitely a hand, doctor. To be fair, like, we have quote-unquote free healthcare, like, through insurance and stuff like that, but it's, like, subsidized. Basically, the most expensive it could get to, for me, is, like, €400 a year. Everything else is insured. That being said, if you go to your primary physician, usually the first 3 times you're just sent home with, have you tried aspirin? Have you tried resting it, you know? When they give stuff away for free, they do be gatekeeping a little bit. That's the one downside of it. You should sue the ground. If the ground had just been flat. I quite like how ominous this whole crumbly area looks, so I'm gonna preserve that. And everybody who parked their car there has balls of steel. And Mr. Pilkins said, Evo, I may have been watching your streams for too long. We were repainting the bedroom today and I described the paint as wet. I love being an influencer. I can't say that with a straight face, man. That's a look. Wet is just an amazing part of your vocabulary, and obviously I cannot take the credit. That all comes from the amazing, the incredible, the incomparable Bob Ross. Amazing. Hey, Massey Empire! Okay, the hugs are a little bit iffy. Your hand starts going green. It's fine, dog. I need it for work. It'll be fine. Plus now I can say I have a green thumb. Oh my god. Ugh. I'm just getting humiliated here. I'm never telling you guys anything. Don't worry, I'm laughing. I'm laughing so much I'm crying. Oh man, hold on. 1 second. 1 second. I gotta mute myself for a bit here. How do I... Sorry about that. I was crying so much I was getting phlegmy. You don't need to know that. Alright. It's easy to catastrophize injuries like this. It is. In my defense, again, like I said, my last experience with ooh, was that the last experience? No, technically not. But one of the last experiences I had with going to the doctor / not going to the doctor was I thought there was nothing wrong, and it turned out I'd literally broken my ankle. So, I have precedent. Precedent. The last time I went to the doctor, since we're oversharing now, is for a suspicious mole, and it was a little. The doctor was a little concerned, but thankfully it turned out it was nothing bad. But this is your reminder. Get your moles checked, people. It's very important. And stay out of the sun. It's evil. There you go. Is that okay? It's okay. It's not rocking my world, but it's okay. Maybe switch to this one. I hit the wrong button, hold on. Whee! I really do just use these rocks like 90% of the time. It's interesting. What is a human mole, like, translated? Oh god, I mean, it's those brown spots you have on your skin. That's a gross description, but that's like the best way I can make it clear. In Dutch, we call them moedervlekken. which translates to mother spots. I don't know why. Just blaming our mothers for everything, I guess. Mole is a bit of a weird word. Alright, I'm gonna call it like that, I think. That's okay. That's okay. Alright. Cool. Okay, let's circle back. Stop it. To our entrance and do some more detailing here. Do I want to line this path? That is a huge chore. I don't think I want to do that. This looks very barren though, so let's start... I think it needs a different terrain paint for starters. Alright, let's first use this one. I do like this terrain paint. This is good. The like normal grass green is a little bit too pristine. What a strange... I don't know what to do with that super chat. That is a very strange comment. I don't know if I'm supposed to take it seriously. My autism is dysfunctioning right now. Thank you for the super chat.
Yahoo!
This feels very strange. Well, I need to see what this looks like. What are you? Not that one. Eh. Maybe a bit of this. That is definitely some information. Yeah, I never know if I'm supposed to like take things as a joke or seriously. That do be the autism. Also, I think that's an experience a lot of people have online because it is just difficult sometimes to judge things online or in text format. Just over an hour to finish your park. Hey, hold on. No. I covered my bases with 2 question marks, okay? I do think it's probably gonna be the last stream we do in this park, cause like what is left after this? Really, just like some random bits and bobs all over the place. I don't think that needs to be like perceived by people. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I am still considering sometimes doing an extra stream where I just set chat to members only, just, you know, just so the moderators don't have to be present for that. No extra work. Haven't made up my mind yet, though. First DLC, that's the only thing I've been able to think about. Lick check. Oh my god, 200s! I didn't do an Ian chuckle for the first one, so I owe you 2. Again, same as yesterday. One more. Ian. Psst, psst, psst. Ian really is a black cat, because the psst, psst always works. The stepson to Tracy Mahoney. I'm very sorry then. My condolences. I'm sorry. I just genuinely didn't know what to do with the comments. But yeah, my condolences. This feels very strange. Now I have to do a Yahoo? I'm gonna do a Yahoo, but I want it to be acknowledged that I'm aware of how out of touch and inappropriate this is. You see, even John Hammond is like, no, I don't want to. I don't think I should.
Yahoo!
That was the most reluctant Yahoo that has ever Yahooed. Hearing Evo's Ian sent me. I have to do it quite regularly. Look, I think it works. I think he responds positively to it. Hey, one of the Discord moderators is, that's one of the Discord moderators, right? Sorry, it went away too fast. She's playing the game. Would you like to play a game? It definitely needs more, but I am not gonna do the thing that I did where I am not doing this again. This was so much work. Where are my guests? Why are they not using this path? Sneaky buggers. Is it because the collision turned on? Are you kidding me right now? They're not using the path I spent forever on? God dang it, man. Here, and collision is off. That was the problem last time. Here, they're even all in the same group, so hold on. One of them has to have collision on. One of them has to be the culprit. Hold on, we did something... I accidentally messed it up at some point, but I think it was those two. Maybe it's this one. Oh, it's this one maybe. I don't remember having to replace those, but... Hello, let me... Okay, it seems like the rest are off, so hopefully it'll start working now. Is this thing off? Let's turn this off as well. Oh boy. Anyway, what I was gonna say, I'm not gonna line the path with these log bits again. And also apparently because it's super unreliable, because sometimes your guests will just stop using it. So can't do that. So I guess I'll just add in some random foliage to like bring it to life a little bit, because this is a bit too barren. Am I sure there's a path? There do be a path, yes. I will show you. It is invisible. How do I show you? Like this. There. Okay. Trees. Scroll, 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 scroll. Let's actually make a little grouping of trees that are suitable for this park. Yeah, this one's cute. This one's fine. Welcome to the club. Brilliant. All of these. This one's a winner. This is the sad one. I don't like this one. I don't like sadness. Got enough of that going around. I choose happiness. Even though it's hard sometimes. Oh, and these. Yeah, sexy. I think Saucy's on his way out. Saucy had a very brief moment, but nothing beats sexy. Stop it? Okay. Okay. The depression tree! Yes. Alright, as per usual, I'm just going through one tree type at a time. Poor tree isn't sad. It's trying his best. I'm sorry, tree. But you gotta go try your best somewhere else, okay? I want to start with, like, bigger stuff. The saucy's not out, it's on your hands. Well, not currently, but yes, it has been for a big part of the day. Saucy just got a whole new meaning in the Evo channel lore. Oh god.
Yahoo!
We have lore. We have lore, y'all. Classic Evo, getting our most wanted species and still complaining. Oh, I will. That is the, monkey paw? Monkey's paw? No, I don't think that's correct use of that, but that's just how it works. If you give people what they want, they start wanting the next thing. It's the way of life. That's the real circle of life. Mufasa was lying to you. So yeah, I just gotta figure out which species we're gonna be annoying about next. I have a sense I'm making it Shantongosaurus, because I feel like asking for Shantongosaurus isn't too much to ask for. That's like a pretty normal species to want in a dinosaur game. Okay, that one's too big. Oh my god, this one's so pretty and fluffy. I love you. There. You will live there. It needs to fight back, though. That is true. I think they can do that, though. I think it would need a new rig anyway. I think it's... Look, obviously, I'm not a developer. I don't know how it works. But I don't think they can just upscale an existing Hadrosaur rig and make that work anyway. So they'd have to give it a new rig. New animations. They can make it fight. They should. It'll be a very sad day if Shant can't defend itself. If Shant can't, nobody can. Hey, Xenoraptor, thanks so much. Not only would Shant be fun, but we haven't seen a new Hadrosaur since Jurassic Evolution 1. Oh my god, is that right? Hold up. Oh, then definitely. You know, and I feel like of all the things I can bug Frontier about, I feel like it's one of the more acceptable options. Like, it's not like Microraptor or Titanoboa. It's just a big Hadrosaur. I know that oversimplifies the, the work involved, but still. Hey, Dowyraptor, 19 months. That's amazing. Thank you. Platysaurus is standing in the corner of shame, giving Frontier Killer Cider. You're right. Maybe it should be Platysaurus. Maybe it should be Platysaurus. Maybe that should be the next goal. Are you floating? No. Another day of my guests making weird noises. Oh, right, great. Dinosaurs die here all the time. It is a natural reserve, so it's a mix of carnivores, herbivores. They're doing important work, honestly. They're culling the population, and it needs some severe culling. Because the dinosaurs be making babies like they're rabbits. It's a little disconcerting, not gonna lie. Yay, death! What's some parks you guys are working on right now? I haven't decided yet what, like, the new live stream park series is gonna be, because I have... Look, I have a Word document with so many ideas for park builds, for habitat builds, for just, like, videos that aren't necessarily build-related. So many ideas. But honestly, I'm not sure yet what to do with live stream park builds, because all of the park builds I have in my to-do list, I feel are better served as just series, like videos. I think this one was quite uniquely suited for live streaming because, you know, stuff like this takes way less time than stuff like this. Oh, it's so crowded here. Hold on, are they using the path yet? They still aren't using the path. I hate every single one of you, just so you know. Hey, Archimado Drinker, watched the new Spider-Man movie yesterday, and without spoiling, yes, please do not. Without spoiling any of it, I can say it's somehow the best Marvel movie I've watched in 5 years. I'm hearing really positive things about it, yeah. Oh. Whoops. I don't think I'm gonna watch it in theaters, though. I'll just wait for it to hit streaming. I was gonna see End of Oak Street in theaters. Disappointing marketing tactics aside. But the movie comes out end of next week. And also at the end of next week is another heat wave in the Netherlands. And something fun that happens with our public transport during heat waves is they start canceling trains. Because literally the railroads just get overheated. And they have to cancel trains to sort of deal with that. And during the last heat wave, it was a really big issue with a lot of people getting stranded on like one of the bigger hub stations. I don't want to risk that, so I might have to wait a little bit to see End of Oak Street anyway. Lionel Johnson, thanks so much for the super chat.
Yahoo!
What's my favorite green skin in Jurassic Evolution 3? All of them. I cannot decide. That's a lie, obviously. I'm just a liar. But I can't decide off the top of my head. I would have to go into the archives for that one. I have to do some soul searching, not gonna lie. Alright, let's leave it in terms of... Oh, hello! Let's leave it in terms of trees, add some shrubbery, and then we'll call it quits. It's okay-ish. If we could just line path as quickly as we can with, like, fence tool, then it would be a no-brainer, but... Ray Johnson says, I want to see End of Oak Street, but it's expensive to see it in cinema. That's another thing, yeah, that's another thing I'm considering as well. Movie theater tickets are super expensive. Like I said, I have to use public transport because I still don't live in a city with its own theater, so I have to go through to the nearest city to go see it. Public transport is expensive, so I have to make a day out of it, basically. It's just a whole bunch of obstacles, and then I gotta admit, the motivation is starting to wane to do all of that. Let's grab No. This one, I like this one. I'm not gonna cover everything, just livening it up a little bit. Am I gonna see the new Insidious film? I don't watch horror films. I'm a scaredy cat. I'm not really afraid of supernatural stuff, so maybe I'd be okay with that, but I'm not gonna risk it. Not into horror either, Mr. Pilkington. I like it when stuff is scary. So more like the thriller genre. But when it gets into horror, I don't like jump scares, and a lot of horror movies very heavily rely on that. And I don't like gore, like seeing it. I don't mind, you know, conceptually knowing that something gory happened. Like if the plot and the scene implies it, but I don't want to see it in all its gory detail, and gore is another thing that horror movies heavily rely on. Not all of them, of course, I'm generalizing here. So that combined with the fact that, you know, I'm already an insomniac, I don't need another reason to sleep less. I'm just better off not watching horror movies. Hey, Kate Mackey, thanks so much. What are your thoughts on Oak Street? Will you have a video about it? I know you don't usually do movie videos outside of the Jurassic World franchise. I was/am planning to do a video on it. But I don't know if you just popped in or if you were here a little bit earlier, but I was gonna see it right away as it came out. It actually comes out a day early here. But we're about to have a bit of a heat wave, and that makes public transport very unreliable, and I am reliant on public transport. And I don't want to get stranded in like a big city because I had to go there to go see this movie. So I probably will see it. But by the time that I do, it becomes a little bit debatable on whether making a video on it still makes sense. So then it becomes an issue, or not an issue, it becomes a matter of, do I have something to add to the conversation at that point? Because we're really talking about, you know, getting a video out a week later. Is it still gonna be relevant then? I don't know. I'm definitely miffed that I can't just go see it the day earlier as I was planning to, but I just don't want to risk it, man. I don't want to get stranded somewhere. So, oh, by the way, and as for my thoughts on Oak Street, I like the concept of it. I did 2 videos on that. I like the concept. I like that we're getting dinosaurs in our world, or rather, our world into the world of dinosaurs. That's fun, you know, familiar environments. I'm not super mad at some of the dinosaur designs that we're seeing. You know, I'm not a purist in that regard. I'm not in love with some of the dinosaur designs we're seeing. It's not like, it's not a selling point for me, but it's also not a deal breaker for me. I will say, End of Oak Street got itself in a bit of hot water this week. They're doing some promotional stuff that uses AI. And that's not a reflection on the movie itself. We don't know if the movie uses AI. We're gonna just give it the benefit of the doubt and assume that it didn't. But Warner Brothers is promoting it with some AI sloppy slop. So I definitely have opinions on that. As per usual. It's complicated, isn't it? I don't want to not give the movie a chance just because Warner Brothers decided to basically sabotage it by promoting it the way they did, but at the same time... I hate AI so goddamn much, man. And I was already, you know, as I've been mentioning, there's so many factors going into seeing the movie later than planned. Not being like super hyped for it anymore because of some of the things I've been seeing. What do you guys think? What is you guys' opinion on Oak Street? You know, obviously none of us have seen it yet, but going into it, they have been releasing a lot of clips, so you've probably seen a lot of it already. Everyone uses AI now. I hate it. You and me both. That's one of the tricky things when it comes to marketing. Like, is it the marketing folks only? Yeah, we don't know for sure. Again, I feel like we have to give the benefit of the doubt here. I think it's just, you know, some executive, some out-of-touch boomer executive making that choice. But it is disappointing that that choice got made. But then it does become a thing of, I kind of wish that the filmmaker... Oh god, what's his name? He has like a... He has 3 names. David Mitchell, the director. I kind of wish he would come out and say, hey, so even though Warner Brothers is using AI-generated dogs to promote my movie, I didn't use AI. That would be nice if he came out and said that. Because what this does is it does create that distrust, right? Like, I wouldn't have assumed AI was being used at all anyway. Because I think it's hopefully a little too early for AI to sneak into movies, generally speaking. But now that question is like in your head, right? And they put that question there. Josiah, you're happy about the new DLC? I'm pretty excited about it. That's an understatement. It is my most wanted creature, after all. Hey, Gabe Mackey! Thanks so much! Well, okay, thank you. I didn't know that's especially cheap considering it's for a movie. Thank you for answering my questions. Hey, I appreciate it. Awesome content as always. Thank you so much. Yeah, again, I want to emphasize, just so, you know, no misinformation spreads around. AI has been used in the marketing. We don't know if it has snuck into the movie itself. But it just sucks that we have that question mark now. You know, I don't want to slander anyone, because genuinely accusing someone of using AI when they didn't is such a shitty thing. Personally, I guess what I can say is I definitely will watch the movie. I just don't know if it's gonna be in theaters or... Alright. Is that okay-ish? I feel like that's okay-ish. I feel like that's as good as it's gonna get, honestly. It needs a patch of trees. Whee! Which dinosaur is my favorite from the new DLC? Asks Eason Lee. The new DLC has 0% dinosaurs in it. My favorite species from the DLC is Deinosuchus for sure. It's just the one I've wanted the most, and how can I not be happy? It's a big croc. I like big croc. Oh, let's this was from a poll. Let's get rid of that. Is this the first DLC to have no dinosaurs at all? For Jurassic World Evolution 3, obviously yes. Hold on. What kind of species? No, yeah, we got new species of dinosaur in Rebirth as well. For Jurassic World Evolution 2, we had the Marine Species Pack. That didn't have dinosaurs. But that's the only exception. As far as I can think of, at least. Alright, gotta make that blend a little bit more natural. Am I gonna add Deinosuchus to Mesozoic Mountain? No, I don't think so. I mean, I could chuck it in here, I guess. But this is the only big body of water. The other option would be the river here, but we have kayaks going through, so I don't think that's a good option. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Look, I'm gonna be doing plenty of content with the Deinosuchus, right? So don't worry about that. I'm not sure if it's gonna make an appearance in Mesozoic Mountain. I don't just wanna throw it in here, right? Xenoraptor, thanks so much. Come on, hug it for me. Hug it out. Place your bets. How many sacrifices will Evo give to the Gator Gods Tuesday? My lips are sealed. I do always really like making showcase videos. They're fun. I've definitely been having some bad luck in terms of not just the thumb issue, which does make editing literally just more painful, but also I've been having some technical issues. So I lost, like, Friday night, I completely lost 2 PC issues, couldn't edit. And now I have, like, an issue in Premiere Pro, which isn't insurmountable, but it's just one of those things that means editing takes longer. So according to my schedule, and I'm looking back at my whiteboard now, because that's where my schedule is. According to my schedule, I should have the bulk of editing for the showcase done already. I'm gonna let you in on a secret. I've only edited the part for the Desmodosuchus, because that's gonna be the first one in the video. Everything else I still have to edit. So I'm gonna be a busy bee tomorrow. And it is probably also gonna mean that the free update showcase will be a little less edited, and will come probably a little later on Tuesday than usual. It's just one of those things, you know? It happens. It happens. Miguel says, hey Evo, if you want to get rid of these holes on the map border, you can place meat feeders as close as you can to the border. Place a date, place late, you'll be able to flatten it. Oh, hold on. Hold on, yeah, because we got a bit of a ditch here. Am I doing that right? Oh, hold on, we can get way closer. Oh, heck yeah! Oh, heck yeah! Nice! Oh, what is this? Is this a building? This is a building, allegedly. Hold on, let's just do it like this. Oh, that's an excellent tip! Thank you! Look at that! Magic. Brilliant. Brilliant. Was there another one? These we're not gonna see. We're gonna put trees in front of that, so that's fine. Oh, there's another one over here. You know what? Honestly, it is a really great tip, and I'm sure a lot of people in chat also appreciate it, but I'm gonna go with the lazy route. I'm gonna do that. And then we're not gonna see it from here. Sorcery! What is... Oh! I have a whole patch of pebbles. A whole patch of pebbles, y'all! You know what? I'm just gonna let my pebbles pebble. Yeah, I wonder... I don't even know what causes these, like, what happened here? I didn't build anything here, so I don't even know what happened. No, just some... I think I'm gonna do a little bit of terrain elevation there. Not too much, but... Keep the pebble patch. Preserve the pebble patch! There you go. Triple P. Yeah, just like a little bit, just some hills, something, nothing extreme. Just so it's not perfectly flat. Am I gonna upload Mesozoic Mountain? Yes, after the tour. I want to tour it first, milk my little content out of it, and then I'll share it on the workshop, yeah. Oh no, my pebble patch! Yeah, I'm gonna leave them there. I am gonna make them properly pebbled though, so I'm gonna sink them a little bit. They are one patch. There you go. Little pebble patch. Ay. Oh, God. My tailbone hurts. Every time I move, it hurts. Confession time, I don't even have the game because I'm broke, but I'm highly invested in Evo. I appreciate it. Honestly, it surprises me how often that is the case. Obviously, that's not the majority of people who watch the channel, but I always thought that only people who have the game watch my stuff. That's actually not the case. There's a significant number of people who indeed don't have the game, so they're just sort of living vicariously through me. And you know what? I hope I can provide like some sort of service, some sort of value here. Alright, let's add some detail. How are we doing for time? Not too bad. Let's add some more detail around here. Oh, I really just... Why didn't they make the trucks flexicolor? I don't understand. Oh, I haven't been drinking at all. Hold on. Drink break. Big gulps. You also watch without playing the game yourself. Teresa is my name. New member alert. Tabsis, welcome to Paleontologist. Hey, yeah. I have cinema to share. Got it? Wait for it. That's pure skill. Pure skill. Okay, so obviously we did some blending here. So I'm gonna steal some details from this one and bring it over to this parking lot. So we're sort of combining them. Let me... Oh, stop being weird. Okay, hold on. How did they... Well, they don't have this big thing in between. How am I gonna do it? Oh, I need to change the, Oh, what's this called in English? Handicap parking? Am I saying that right? Anyway, I need to move that because it's like super far away from the park entrance now. I'm thinking of how I want to add these. Oh, they have singular ones. Okay. I'll just put them in the middle. I want to put some trees in here, but that's okay if they grow like... If the trees grow around them. Not too many. So like that. Put them over here. I keep hearing the Amargasaurus in the background. They are so noisy. They are noisier than the T-Rex even. But it's less annoying. Hey, and then I'm gonna use this one. Ooh, nose itch. You don't need to know, but I'm telling you anyway. Oh. Yeah, I'll just put it across from that one. This is a really big open space. I don't know what they were I might add parking. This is so much open space. Nobody parked in these spots because they were afraid to hit the lantern. Oh, hold on, definitely here. It's not perfect, but it's okay. Alright, what was I saying? Right. Yeah, I feel like this is just a waste of space. I'm gonna extend the parking. So I'm gonna grab... Oh, hold on, let me grab this one. Eat! That would be a difficult... Hold on, maybe I should continue... It's not really working out. That's probably why they did it the way they did. They were like, ooh, the math isn't mathing. Yeah, and I feel like it should be continued here. I gotta be honest, as a bicycle person, I don't spend a lot of time in parking lots, so the layout of them I'm not super familiar with. I am gonna do it like this, though. And rightfully, nobody would want to park there, because that would be super annoying. Actually, I think that's maybe getting really too close, but... Whatever. Like that, and what did I say? Move the... Yeah, was it handicap parking? Move that to... I guess it would be here. Sorry, I'm gonna extend, actually. And make this... Hold on. I need to just change this. Because they would have to be bigger parking spots as well, right? So... Here, you park like an a-hole, so... Ignore that I put him there. Alright, so that's the first spot. Second spot. There. Now we got 5 bigger spots. That works. Hey, we are past 300 likes. I appreciate it. Ian. Ian. Pss, 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 pss. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ian, he's not responding to... Pss, 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 pss. Oh no! Oh, there he is. Yeah, I should just delete it here, because that makes no sense anymore. I feel like it would be towards the front. I think that's how it works in the Netherlands. I don't know. Again, I don't spend a whole lot of time in parking lots. There. That's better. I was about to ask, where are the grocery cart spots? But I forgot this ain't a grocery store. You guys have... Huh? Oh, like the place where you park the grocery carts themselves. I was like, a parking spot for people who use grocery carts. And I'm like, isn't that everyone? That was confusion. Alright. I'll add a couple more cars here and then it's okay. Couple white ones. I'll put one here. Because I wanted to. An a-hole would park here, but I'll put him here. It's a little empty as well, but I guess that makes sense, right? Oh, what I should do... Oh, I am gonna do that. I am gonna fill this parking lot just to be, like, annoying. Because that's what people would do. People would, like, circle the parking lots, and they would park as close as possible. That I do know. So we're gonna fill up most of these spots. We're also gonna put... There, 2 there. Turn that off so I can... Yeah, but how much better would it be if we could just recolor the cars? It's so silly to me that we can't. Oh, these parking spots are tiny! Can we have a random Evo bike on the side of the road? I don't think we have bicycles, do we? X to doubt. X to doubt. Here, and these are the parking spots nobody wants. Because you have to make like several... Oh, I don't know how to say that in English. Several moves. There. That feels like a better distribution. Thank you for the super chat.
Yahoo!
I don't think we have bikes. We have canoes, those work, right? Is there free parking at Mesozoic Mountain? No, this is how we exploit people. Okay, so I also want to get rid of these trees because they just don't match. Oh, it's all separate groups. Also, that one was just straight up on concrete. That's on me, though. Oh, I kind of do need to keep it. Okay. Yep, coming. Oh, we gotta get rid of some weeds. That was a big weed. There. Free entry, but paid to leave. That's dark. I like it. Here, so these little trees. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, how is the Moss decal flexicolor but not the freaking truck? Yeah, someone decided that we need to have the ability to have neon pink Moss, but we don't need the ability to have a blue car? Question mark? It's odd. It's just odd. Oh! The little tree that could. Probably do some low shrubbery around there. Oh, same business over here. Which one was it? This one? No. This one? No. This one? Which one did I use? What? Hey? Oh, it's this one. Okay, maybe a big tree here, like maybe one of these. Shrubbery there. Big tree. Oh, I need some there as well. And here, okay. I'll do that later. I think some, like, potted plants here. Oh god, which one was it? This one, yeah. I forgot again. Zane Fry says, I still don't like they included Styxosaurus and Shonosaurus, 2 animals we have to pay for in Evolution 2 in the latest DLC coming in 2 days. You're not alone. I'm also not a fan of it. I wish it was different. I'm not as mad about it as some other folks. I've done a whole video about it today, though, and I feel like that video, it's almost 18 minutes long. I feel like I've said all I needed to say. And as I said in the video, I just choose happiness from here on out. Like, yeah, I agree, but on the other hand, you know, I am a weak-willed person and big croc, unfortunately. Oh, well, hello. I do hope Frontier is gonna like take stuff like this into consideration moving forward. You know, we've let ourselves be heard. Oh, yeah, he floats. Big Croc is Big Croc. I cannot deny. It do be like that sometimes. I mean, I guess. Okay, so some potted trees. First, we find the pots. There we go. Let's just use these. Make a big. Am I gonna make them that high? Hold on. That's like people height, isn't it? That's very high. I'm gonna sink them down a bit. Ooh, hold on. Maybe I should get a square plant pot and do like benches around it. Maybe that's cuter. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay. Be gone! Big. Sink it. I feel like not all of them would have benches around them, just some of them. If you need a wee rest. I don't know why you would need a wee rest though, because you're literally going into a park where you're gonna have to be like hiking for miles and miles and miles. So if you can't make it across the parking lot to the entrance, I have bad news for you, but you know. Hey, Lionel Johnson, thanks so much. One croc I would have liked to see was Caprasuchus. Caprasuchus is one that is brought up a lot, yeah. Caprasuchus, Sarcosuchus, and Dacosaurus. Oh, and what's the little one? Simosuchus. I'd say those are the 4 I've seen the most.
Yahoo!
In like my own comment sections and stuff. There, and then maybe benches around the middle too. Just bench. I guess we'll do these. Is this the empty bench? No. I'm gonna do the majority empty. Okay, then maybe this one. Is it even gonna generate people here? I don't know actually. Because it's so far away from stuff. Yeah, might not generate folks at all. Oh, and bins! We need bins. Bin. Fancy bin. Bin. Oh, this needs, I think, a crosswalk. There's a bin over there. There's bins over there. Maybe one here. Maybe one here. Oh, that's quite close to the other one. Okay, well, you know. A lot of people come out of these buses. They might have a lot of crap. You know how it goes. Ah! I left my phone at the top of the mountain! Ooh, that would suck. You climbed the mountain yesterday, Tabasis? Oh my gosh, which one? We don't have a lot of mountains where I live. It is called the Netherlands, after all. I think we have something that is technically, it has our word for mountain in the name, but calling it anything other than a slightly steeper hill is just disingenuous. That's a chonker. I'm not even sure, hold on, I'm not even sure if those are like good trees to put in these planters. Okay, so that's all too big. It's not bad. I'm not in love with it. Yeah, maybe we'll mix it up a bit. There, so it's a little bit more varied. It is what it is. Okay. I'm kind of tempted. Oh boy, do we need to whip out the fountains again? Like, maybe I want to do one of these at the entrance. I don't know, I just like it. Can I scale this up? No. And then have it say, like, welcome or something. Something lame. Something polite. Yuck. Ugh. Formalities, am I right? Oh, let's do a little posture check, folks. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, man. Fountains, fountains. Alright. Hello? There you go. Font. Me. Yes, the sound effects are necessary. Are you new here? Welcome to Jurassic Park. I shouldn't worry too much about the depth of things. I'm gonna mess it up from this perspective anyway. Meep. Hold on, there should be a... Hold on. There should be an easier way to do this. I have been told. So, I have this. And then... Yeah. Oh, right here. Alright, now I gotta sort of sync them evenly. There's some margin of error here, I've decided. Grayson Baker, what Jurassic Evolution 2 dino do you want to come back the most? I want Tarbosaurus because it is my favorite dinosaur. Oh, thank you so much. Well, of all the species that are missing, including the DLC species, my number one is Archelon, not a dinosaur, I'm aware, but I'm gonna assume that the question is sort of all-encompassing. Number one would be Archelon, number two would be Gigantoraptor. But both of those are DLC species, and we have an inkling now of what they're gonna do to bring those back. So if I'm just gonna pick from missing base game species... Ooh, that's difficult, because it's difficult for me to picture. Oh, what's the list? I guess, since I can't fully picture the list anymore, I would say Carcharodontosaurus, mostly because I know that is the one that most people want to come back, and you know, I'm never gonna say no to another big theropod. I think Carcharodontosaurus would be a good choice for the September dinosaur. After the situation that has happened with this DLC, I think it would be a good choice for them to bring back a fan favorite. I think quite a few people would be miffed if they bring back something... God, what's like a lame dinosaur that we're still missing? I can't picture the list right now. Neurotic Blaze, thank you so much! Frontier, we need bicycle tours in Jurassic Evolution 3, and there should be signs along the path for them that tells people to not fall on their hands and butts. Y'all are so mean! I literally injured myself! And you're just bullying me! Oranosaurus is a good one as well, Xenoraptor. We talked about this yesterday. Oranosaurus is only a good one for them to bring back next if it swims. If they bring back Oranosaurus and they don't give it the swimming ability, which frankly I think is possible, it's gonna be bad. Because people really want that. Obviously there's canon precedent for that. It's gonna be bad if they bring back Oranosaurus without the swimming ability. If they give it the swimming ability, then heck yeah. If that's gonna be the next one, that's gonna gloss over a lot of issues going on right now with the community. I don't know if they're gonna do that. Welcome. I feel like I should change it to maybe the same neon green. Yeah, like that. From a distance, the neon sort of blends in, so it's out Mesozoic. That's maybe a little bit of a design mistake on my part. Whoops. I think maybe I can fix that if I cast a shadow on it. Getting creative with trees, maybe? No, I don't know if it's much more legible, actually. Yeah, if you just hit the two M's. Is it more legible? It's a little more legible now. It's a little bit. We do what we can. Hey, Mallory Martin, how's your internet been fixed?
Yahoo!
Yahoo. I want to add, I think, some flowers around here. Let me first... We have a brush for that, right? Ooh, maybe not on this map. Hold on, I need to test. Yeah, that might be, that might not be on this map. I don't think it is. Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe I still haven't... Maybe that should be the next park build. Something with cherry blossoms. I can't believe I haven't built a whole park with cherry blossoms yet. I've been missing out. I've been stuck here for 9 months. What I'll do is I'll make a patch. Hey, Dimorphodon, what are you doing here? Are you lost, son? Are you a son? You're a daughter. Yeah, I'll just make a patch with flowers and I'll duplicate that over. Foliage. Here, so this as the base. I'm all about that base. Oh, what we got over here? These are cute. What are you? The same? These are pretty cute. I don't know because they're a little clustered. Maybe the white ones. Jurassic Park Japan? That's never been done before. Oh man, I still remember like watching the trailer for Jurassic World Evolution 3 for the first time and seeing like cherry blossoms and an Asian theme, and you gotta understand, I was building Jurassic Park Japan at that very moment and I was like, oh my god! Definitely a wee jaw drop moment. The possibilities were endless. So there, little cluster. I think Frontier enjoyed that series. It was a modded series, so I'm not sure if they enjoyed it. I don't think it was any real inspiration. I think it was just a really funny coincidence. Because with modular building, it just makes sense to give us, you know, building sets from around the world. I really hope that, speaking of building sets from around the world, that we still have, you know, like an African-themed pack and an Australian-themed pack with, you know, appropriate decorations. Because that's definitely a style that is still missing. Two styles that are still missing. In my opinion. Ina Vinter, thank you so much. Oh, I hope you're doing well. Make Yosemite. Priscilla, I just spent 9 months birthing a mountain. I don't think I have another one in me on short notice. No, it's gotta be a whole different biome. I'm really tempted to go the cherry blossom route for the live stream park building series, right? For how was I moving my mouse? I wasn't touching it. That's weird. For like the next park building series, that's gonna be my city zoo build, which is probably gonna run alongside Grand Canyon Park, so I can alternate a little bit. Maybe that'll help keep the creative juices flowing. That sounds gross. Yeah, for a live stream park, going the cherry blossom route might be the way. I don't like all this gray. I'm gonna get rid of that, actually. Hideous. Well, hideous is kind of strong. I'm gonna get rid of this bench, because that don't make no sense. These bins don't make no sense. Can you make an abandoned jungle park? An abandoned park is definitely something I want to do. I don't think it's high on the priority list, because I've mentioned this before. I've done that in Jurassic Evolution 2. Mini Sorna was an abandoned park, and people weren't really vibing with it. Obviously, you know, that was a very different game. We have way more options now, but that's the other issue. It's quite difficult to make an abandoned park. And also, I don't think this is a spoiler. I recorded my DLC showcase for the Croc Coast. I recorded that on a tropical map, and honestly, I regret it. I don't know what it is. It always looks like it's almost sunset when you just set it to daytime. I'm just not a fan of the lighting on the tropical map. Like here as well, the sun is at quite an angle, but it still feels so much brighter here. And on the tropical map, yeah, I don't know what it is, but it literally feels like it's about to turn dusk any moment, even though, you know, you set it to daytime. It frustrates me. I don't like it. Now, obviously, that's not to say I'm never going to build a park on the tropical map. All in due time. Are you floating? No, you just have a skinny foot. But yeah, it's just, I'm not exactly clamoring. I guess I'll put it like that. I'm not exactly clamoring to get started on a tropical map build. Yeah, a daytime slider would be so good, Neurotic Plays. Like, there's a cheeky way to do it right now. Like, you can go into settings, turn on the day-night cycle, set that to 10 minutes, which is the fastest you can make the day-night cycle. Wait for it to hit the point that you like, and then set the day-night cycle to 24 hours. That's what I keep doing in Grand Canyon Park. So there is a way around it. It's just a little bit frustrating because eventually, you know, like these parks take a long time to build. So eventually, even if you set it to 24 hours, the sun is going to be moving across the sky and messing with your lighting. So you have to go back and fix it, go back and fix it, go back and fix it. It's not a perfect system. So yeah, a slider, that would be the dream. Frontier's never gonna get rid of us. We're always just gonna be asking for new stuff. I feel like that's just part of it, though. I don't think that makes us like bad consumers or anything. Like I sometimes see that, like, oh, you're so entitled for asking for new stuff. I think we all just want the game to be the best it can possibly be. I don't think there's anything wrong with like putting our ideas out there. And I'm personally very much convinced that Frontier pays attention to that sort of stuff. Frontier's gonna block me at this point. Oh, please, no. I'm just an obsessed, hyper-fixated, autistic little person. Please. I come in peace. I actually, because obviously we were invited twice to come to Frontier around the launch of Jurassic Evolution 3. And I did tell them, like, legitimately, because obviously, like, I am I'd say I'm 97% of the time super positive about the game. And that's because, you know, for better or worse, I genuinely have loved these games since 2018. Can't help it. So I'm positive. Like, that's just a reflection of how I feel about these games. But for those 3% that I am negative, I do sometimes... Like, it's awkward, right? Because I know that they pay attention. It's a little awkward to then sit across from them at dinner. So I did say, like, it comes from a place of love. And it really does. Alright, I think it needs just a couple of... Yeah. Blending these in a bit. And we have reached the 2-hour mark. So I need to wrap this up and get back to... well, I'll strap another frozen sauce pack to my thumb. And I'm gonna get back to editing. Oh god, wish me luck, folks. But yeah, if you are excited about the DLC, or on the flip side, if you're like still having doubts about the DLC, whether you want to get it or not, I have the full showcase coming on Tuesday. I'll have that ready for you, and I'll publish it as soon as we are allowed. And I really hope that, you know, if you are excited about the DLC like I am, you're just gonna enjoy the video, because it's the classic Evo making weird noises at cute dinosaurs, or in this case, non-dinosaurs. But yeah, if you are in the camp who is like undecided yet, I hope that the video is also gonna just, you know, it just shows everything, so hopefully it'll just help you decide, right? Because I get it. I get wanting to see everything before you make that commitment. So that's coming on Tuesday, and then hopefully, if my thumb holds out, I want to finish my Deinosuchus habitat build and get that edited and get that out for you next week as well. And then next weekend, both live streams are all going to be, or both of them are going to be all about making something with the new creatures from the DLC, so I hope you'll join in for that. Okay. I want to thank the Blue Knight crew, as always. Guillermo, Sarcastically, Dr. Strange, we had Cold Flitcher, Glitzbog I saw. If I miss any of the moderators, my apologies, but you are always hugely appreciated. I also want to thank the Green M Army. I see Tabsis, your average Milo drinker. The Dancing Dilo is here. D-Rex195, can't wait for them. I hope you're gonna like the videos. Matthew UK, thank you so much. I see Danix, Massey Empire, Jurassic Guy, Rob Earth was here. Rhine of Evolution, Legacy Chrissy, of course, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Rhine of Evolution, I might have already said that. Neurotic Place, I see me. Thank you so much. By the way, I don't think we did too shabalably. There are still some little spots, like for example, this incline I need to add foliage to, and wait for it. This guest section I have to decorate, but there's a good chance I'll just do that in my own time. If not, you're gonna see a future stream for that pop up. But we didn't do too poorly. We got quite close. Anyway, we're gonna be wrapping it up. I'm gonna be saying many more names, saying goodbye to you lovely folks, and then I will see you for the next one, hopefully. Here we go. Triatic, maybe? The Crate Draco, we have... Oh, Salon Devon, thank you so much for joining. Brody Duncan, the Warmer Boxer, okay. Okay. Tyrannosaurus, thank you for lurking. Josh Allen, Lionel Johnson, thank you so much for hanging out. Oceania, Indo Owner, Microphone, Priscilla Bearden, I see T18507C, Litzberg. I'm probably mispronouncing that. I'm sorry. I'm probably mispronouncing everything. Let's see. Oh, chat jumped. Hold on. Let me find. Oh, it jumped. Oh, it jumped. Where am I? There you go. Evolution Circle, the superior shape. Cupid is stupid. Mr. Pilkington, thank you for joining. Nuclear Goji Edits, Matt Raptor, Xenon, Jan Polarski. We have Gorg or Gorge, Jason Rex, Al J. Heron, Evolution Rectangular Prism, Adam O'Connor has joined, Riker Dino Nerd, I see Zen or Jen, or probably something else. I'm sorry. I'm so bad at pronouncing things. Fancy Spine Lizard, thank you. Dolly Raptor. Wild Tendy Neroso, maybe? Yet another Let's Player. Alice Sausage! That's a good name. Soupy Animations. I see... Oh, chat jumped again. Maybe I'll just take that as a sign and we'll wrap it up. Alright, folks. Here we go. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and until Tuesday, enjoy the game.